and the home of the brave.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The 2023 MLB All Star Game coming at you on the show. It's the National League All Stars taking on the American League All Stars. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Garrett Cole.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Acuna punches one foul right side.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-1 now. That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. An absolute blast to left. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
One to know to Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. A swing and a soft liner. And foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Next offering is downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Bounce to the right. Sends it to first, and Freeman is retired.
Batting third. The center.
Here's Mookie to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And that one hammered. Garcia ranging back on it. Looking up and caught on the warning track. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's Marcus Semien. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. That fires up the home crowd. And we are starting over. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First offering, and it just misses.
Zach Allen played his college ball for the University of North Carolina and decided to wear the number 23 for the Tar Heels, and you can imagine why, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had that shooting guard that played basketball and wore 23 at North Carolina. Next pitch is outside. Good eye right there. Tied up here in the early going. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carroll flashes the leather on the run and catch. Now it's Corey Seager. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Gallen checks over to first, and he's back. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Ramirez over at first with one away. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
1 strike.
There's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Yandy Diaz now. And that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now. Got him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even at 1 apiece. Back in Seattle, here's Nolan Arenado.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And he deals. And there's a ball.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
One up, one down.
Batting six.
Luis Arraez stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is downstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And here's a 3-2. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
This is Corbin Carroll. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Arraez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a good eye there.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Ronald Acuna Jr. would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
In for a strike, and it's 3-1. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores. It's 2-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He led off the game with a home run. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And now it's even up.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And the righty deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Rosarena makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Austin Hayes. Gallen back to work.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Josh Young. And that's in there for strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat. One
1-2 here. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. The NL is on top 5-1. Luis Castillo taking over on the mound. Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Chris Mookie Betts has turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. A former MVP, multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Stars, and he's also a really good bowler.
Yeah, extremely competitive. This is a guy that's bowled multiple 300 games, and not an easy thing to do.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Singy, what's your high game?
Yeah, about 234.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Bounce to the left side. Over to Diaz. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, the designated hitter.
JD Martinez stands in. 0 for 1 so far. Martinez goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting in the cleanup spot. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. First pitch just misses.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2-2 on the way. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That one to first. Diaz. He takes it on his own, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The NL leads it 5-1. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Mitch Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's Marcus Semien, homered to lead off the ball game. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had him break out to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right. Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Ramirez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is popped up. Arenado makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting. No left fielder.
Randy Arozarena digs in now. Lied out his first time. Arozarena, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And fouled off.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1-2-3 goes the AL. They're down 5-1.
Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best. Let them know that you the best.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Pablo Lopez.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He walked and came around to score his first time up. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Up next for the National League.
So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And takes low for ball one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Corbin Carroll will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Slapped foul. Runner leads away at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out. And now Orlando Arcia singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Next offering is in for a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. NL leaves 1. They're up 5-1. Justin Steele will take over here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
So now it's Corey Seager. He reached out a walk his first time. And a pitch. And that's too high. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
At the belt and fires. In there at the knees. And it's 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now, Yandy Diaz.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. That one missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. And that one pulled foul. And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Two outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-2. And now the lefty, and that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
on the ground. And that's a fair ball.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And they tag him out. AL leaves 1. They're down here 5-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Nathan Eovaldi. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Pulls that one foul.
Oh, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year an OPS of .917 just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Now fly ball to right center. Garcia settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's in for a strike. Eovaldi, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. Line drive. Rosarena makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Here's Mookie now. Who were some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettitte, Barry Zito.
2 balls, no strike.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. Out number 3. And the NL is down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Corbin Burns gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Josh Young getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here comes a pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Bullpen activity starting up now. Josh Hader appears to be getting loose. Diaz warming up as well. Right-handed reliever.
Off the plate, ball one.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 28.
Jonah Heim, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. In there for strike one. The pitch. Misses outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Right side. A rise. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 1-1. That's a little bit low.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Two now. Semien waits. Just misses with that one. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. George Kirby on the pitch out of the pen here. Here is J.D. Martinez. J.D. Martinez is the first guy that I remember seeing videotaping his own batting practice so that he could go back inside and look at the video. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Kirby, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Good eye right there. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Nolan Arenado.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Arenado measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Next offering is fouled back. And it is 2-1. And a foul ball. Pitch misses. Full count now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Arise, lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. That's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kodai Senga.
Number 34, Kodai Senga.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1.
The designated hitter.
Ramirez in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Now 1-1. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
The batter, number 5.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Seager.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's the strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Carroll grabs it on the run. Number 78 on the pitch here. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. 1 for 2.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Gray getting loose as well. Kicks and fires to the right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And the first offering is not close. And there's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. Good eye right there. Goes down looking.
No, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Arcia stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Out to short. He's in there.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Matt Olson. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. That one's in there, 0-1. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and the inning is over. So 1 hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. National Leaguer is out in front, 5-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Matt Olson. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Elias Graves. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Adley Rutschman. The wind to kick the pitch. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now a pinch hitter, Luis Robert. A runner at first for him, nobody out. There's the strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Rutschman on at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Cobb getting loose out there. Gray getting cranked up as well. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back around.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Glove flip to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. The NL leads this one 5-1. Staying in the game on defense, Adley Rutschman. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Also into the ball game, Luis Robert. He takes over in right. Zach Lilly gets handed the rock out of the pen. Back for the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Pete Alonso. The pitch. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Righty delivers. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Juan Soto, 1 out, the base is empty for him. There's a strike. And the 0-1. A little bit low. Down the left field line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Will Smith. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. And that's in there for strike one. And the pitch. In the dirt. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
And he deals. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Austin Riley, a runner on first with two gone for him. That's in there. Strike one. The pitch.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Got him. And that is that. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The NL is on top 5-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Pete Alonso. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Also entering the game, Juan Soto. He'll be patrolling center field. Also into the ball game, Austin Riley. He's the new third baseman. David Sanchez takes over on the mound.
Number 26, David Sanchez.
Josh Young digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And here it comes. Just off the outside part of the plate. And it's 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And there's a ball. And now the count filled up 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Slow roller to third. Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Wander Franco looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. And that one hit to first. The underhand flip, and that is that. Wander Franco. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base.
Now playing second base.
Kenley Jansen comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Ozzie Albies. The pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Jansen goes 6 feet 5 inches, 265 pounds, and he's a native of Curacao. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
The 0-2 stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark. Jansen, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering upstairs.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball makes the count 2-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out towards right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man at second with one away. And here is Corbin Carroll. First offering, and it just misses. Left-hand batter waits. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Arcia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Murphy around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jorge Soler, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The pitch.
Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. National Leaguers out in front, 6. Ozzie Albies. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Also entering the game, Jorge Soler. He takes over in right.
Now in right field.
A new pitcher in the game, Keon Estes.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Kyle Tucker. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
And there's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball two. Just missed. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
Now back left fielder.
Pitch hitter coming on, Julio Rodriguez. Looking to start something with one gone. That one catches the corner. In the air, right field. Soler getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Two away.
Number 5, shortstop, Corey.
So now a pinch hitter, Bo Bichette, looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty.
Number 11.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All Stars, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please Drive home safely.